came into office 2 years ago, we had to figure out how we were going to fulfill our mission of making Massachusetts a stronger and better place in which to live, to raise your family, to start and grow a business. And we discovered pretty quickly that we were not going to do this from the top down. We were going to do this from the grassroots up. And that's why our very first executive order was around forming the Community Compact. Last year when Governor Baker stood here, he asked each and every one of you to get involved in pushing for and advocating for the Municipal Modernization Bill. You exceeded our expectations. You engaged in the process. You drove into Beacon Hill, which is not an easy thing to do, and you advocated for the interests that are making a difference at the local level. How can state government be a better partner to you? What can we do for you? Well, you gave us over 1,300 ideas. We plugged them into the bill. We put the bill forward, and you and our colleagues in the legislature made it happen. So I just want to congratulate and thank all of you for now having the municipal modernization a law in Massachusetts. I also want to acknowledge the passage of our $1 billion economic development bill. And in that bill, there are plenty of things that we can use as further tools to increase economic activity around our Commonwealth, including the $500 million, the highest amount ever we programmed into the state's MassWorks grant program. Now, we know that transportation and the way it works is different across our Commonwealth, but transportation is a quality of life issue. And using the funds, whether these are Chapter 90 funds that you know will continue to be available to you, or it's a Complete Streets program, or it's the Road and Bridge program, take advantage of it. I also wanted to touch upon the Seaport Economic Council. We have 78 coastal communities in Massachusetts, and our administration repurposed and reinvigorated the Seaport Council. And we tied it into our economy. We said, here's a Commonwealth that has a beautiful coastline, and the 78 communities have assets along this coastline that can be leveraged for economic development, can be leveraged to improve our blue economy. And in fact, we have provided close to $15 million to our coastal communities as far south as Gosnell, also known as Cuttier, had a chance to visit there this summer, or as far north as Salisbury. Feel free to shout out if your name is called, right? And plenty of places in between. Today, I'm proud to say, 270 of our municipalities have signed into the Community Compact program. Because it's your compact, you decide what you want to focus on, and we provide you the resources to get the best practice completed. I'm pleased to announce in the budget that we will file next week, we will propose for the third straight year of funding in a row, $2 million more for the Best Practices program. And I'm also pleased to announce that we will continue to sponsor this program in our budget with another $2 million for regionalization and efficiency grants to you and your neighbors. And I'm pleased that in our budget that will be released next week, we will include $2.8 million for DLTA funds. As I travel the Commonwealth and I see so many communities plugged into the internet, I still see too many in the western part of our state, around 41 communities that do not have access to the internet. This is a priority for our administration. This is another program that's working, that obviously you're interested in, so I'm very pleased that in the capital budget to be released this spring, we will include another $2 million for IT grants to our communities. And in the words of Governor Baker, as he often reminds us in our administration, when you find things that are working, just keep doing more of it. I wish you a great annual meeting and an even better year ahead as we continue together through all of our cities and towns, making Massachusetts a better and stronger place to live, to work, and to raise our families. God bless you all.